I'm gonna create a full product ad with a reoccurring character that stays consistent in every scene, all inside one visual canvas. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another AI video. Today we're gonna be checking out ImagineArt. ImagineArt is an all-in-one creative suite that packs everything into one place. We're talking every major image and video model, plus a visual workspace called Imagine Flow, where you can build full creative pipelines from start to finish. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through three things: how Imagine Flow builds real step-by-step workflows, what the new viral image model, ImagineArt 1.5, looks like in terms of realism, and how the team's feature within ImagineArt works. So to get started, let's head on over to imagine.art. Of course, the link is gonna be in the description as always. I'm gonna click on sign in at the very top. All right, continue with Google. All right, now on the main dashboard, you're gonna have everything you need. So whether you're doing image generation, you've got video, workflows, apps. If we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see all of our quick tools right here, so we can quickly jump into things. Then we have a section for CGI ads, image editing, so face swap, character swap, AI age progression, editorial section, UGC, so user generated content, music, and the list goes on. First things first, we're going to jump right into Imagine Flow. So let's navigate to the very top and click on workflows right here. Build creative workflows. This is where we can design powerful creative workflows by linking nodes and steps to customize and control every output. So we have a few options here. So first things first, you're going to see the featured workflows right here, where we can go ahead and jump into a pre-designed workflow. So whether we're doing a comic book maker, sketch to style, creating videos, creating images, let's go over here a little bit, consistent character, UGC generator, ad placement, product photo shoot, and the list goes on. So this is where ImagineArt separates itself from most platforms. Usually AI tools let you generate one image or one video at a time. You write a prompt, get a result, and if you want variations or new angles, you'll run it again and just hope for the best. ImageArt works differently. It leverages something called workflows, which is the section we're in right now. So if we come to the very bottom, we can click on create new workflow right here, and then we're going to be given a blank workspace where we can actually go ahead and build a workflow from scratch. So for instance, we'd come over to the left-hand side and go ahead and click on core nodes. We'd start with a prompt. Maybe we want to create an image. So we'd actually link these two together where we write a prompt, and then this goes ahead and connects to an image node. And so the interface here is like a node editor. Now, luckily ImageArt gives you pre-built templates to jump into. So let's go ahead and close this for now. So as I mentioned earlier, at the very top here are our pre-built templates. We're going to jump into the consistent character templates. Let's go ahead and do that right here. All right, so here is that template. It's going to make a lot more sense once you actually have a pre-built one that you can go ahead and look at. Let's come on over to the left-hand side. I'm actually going to go ahead and press Control and then mouse wheel in, and we can see that this workplace starts with a character. So this is where we would change our character. And then if we scroll down here, this character is going to move on over to this image node over here. This image node right here is then connected to all these different file nodes. If we move on over to the next node, which is this prompt, essentially this prompt right here is going to dictate the exact style of our character. So the character is going to stay consistent, but we're going to go ahead and change the outfit. And then if we move on over here, we have a product. So we're giving our character this product. And then this prompt node right here is making sure that our character is holding up the can of Pepsi. And the final section here are video nodes. So let's go ahead and scroll in here to this one. We can go ahead and play this. We're going to come on over to the very top and click on duplicate. Okay, we've gone ahead and duplicated this consistent character template. So we have it in our very own workflow that we can go ahead and tweak to get different desired results. What we're going to do is come on over to the left-hand side, and we're going to go ahead and change our character right here. I'm going to jump on over to the image creation. So let's go over here to the very top, click on image. I'm going to punch in my prompt right here. Fashion blogger in her mid-20s, stylish streetwear, confident look, soft sunlight, and realistic skin texture. I have the ImagineArt 1.5 model selected right here, so that is fantastic. How many images are we getting? 2 images. Let's go with 4 images. Let's go ahead and click on create. So we've got a couple of different looks. Let's scroll through some of these. All right, this one looks pretty good. Let's go to the next one. This one's great too. There's the fourth one. I'm going to come on over to the second one. I'm going to go ahead and download this one to my computer. We're going to come back to our template, and we're going to replace replace this image. Okay, so here we go. Our initial input image has been changed while everything else currently still stays the same. This is going to go ahead and connect to this node over here. So if we hit run, this character should be changing to our new character right here. So why don't we give that a try? I'm going to come on over and just scroll in and click on run. Here is our new model. She's looking pretty good. Let's have a quick look at the exact clothing pieces that she is wearing. We can actually match these up. And so we've got the jacket, kind of this Gucci bag. We got the boots, the sunglasses, and it is all completely accurate. So this is looking fantastic. This actually connects to this prompt box node, and it just reads, get her dressed as per, all attach images and a full body shot. Let's go ahead and click on run. All right, here we go. This is looking fantastic. So here's our character with that different outfit. She's got the pink dress, sunglasses, got the bag, got the shoes. As before, everything is completely accurate. And then I'm actually just going to put that initial image side by side. And yeah, this is an absolute match. So this is some really good stuff. Let's move down the workflow because we're going to add a product to our character. Let's come back over to the image generation page, and I'm going to go ahead and drop in this prompt right here, matte black wireless headphones with sleek metallic accents on a reflective surface. So I've got ImagineArt 1.5 selected. We'll keep it 2x3. Why not? We'll go with 4 images. Let's go ahead and hit create. All right, here's our headphones. Let's take a look. I'm going to blow this one up. Looking quite sleek. Let's move on to the next one. This one looks pretty good. We've got the third one right here, and then the fourth one. I think I'm going to come on over to the second one. Let's go ahead and click on download, and then we're going to come back to our workflow. I'm going to replace the image. So we have the headphones that are going to be loaded up in a moment here. Okay, so it's all loaded up. So again, it is connected to this initial one right here. So she should be wearing this exact outfit, pretty much exact everything, but we're going to add the headphones, but we want to change this prompt right here. All right, so why don't we say this? The character is holding the headphones outdoors in a streetwear lifestyle scene, rich sunlight, commercial photo. And we're going to keep everything else the same. I'm going to go ahead and click run right here. And then I'm also going to come down and click run right here. So this one, she's going to be wearing her dress and holding on to the headphones. First one is all loaded up. Let's have a look. All right, this looks fantastic. She's got the headphones in her hand. This is totally consistent to our overall look. It's pretty much the exact same thing aside from her holding the headphones. So that is some seriously consistent stuff. Here is our second outfit. And of course, she is holding on to the headphones exactly as is. So again, really, really impressive stuff. Okay, now we're going to move on over to the video section of our workflow. We're going to come on over to our prompt box. Let's have a look at what we have here. The default prompt box reads, make her pose for the camera as it's a Pepsi shoot and camera zoom outs revealing whole setting. We're going to change that up. So why don't we go with slow camera push, subtle background motion. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on run and click on run for this one as well. All right, let's have a look at our video. So I'm just gonna scroll in here and let's click on play. All right, amazing, amazing stuff. Looks super realistic, really brings this image to life. This particular one is Kling 2.1 Turbo. Of course, we could play around with all the settings. We've got all the heavy hitters here. This one's all ready to go as well. Let's click on run. All right, and just like the first one, super impressed with the consistency, a slight subtle motion, and I like that our character has some nice subtle movements here. And then to go ahead and export/download, it is as easy as clicking right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on download current. All right, so there we go. So just a quick little recap there. In our Imagine Flow template, we produced a consistent reoccurring character, realistic product visuals, and a short hero video, all in one run, and also wearing 2 complete different outfits. If we wanted to change anything, it would be as easy as coming on over, for instance, the outfit, and we could completely change the exact clothing pieces that our character is wearing, and then we would just go ahead and run through everything again. All right, now that is the power of the workflows within ImagineArt. And of course, if you wanted to, you could create a workflow from scratch and really get your creative juices flowing. All right, now for this next one, I'm just back on over to the main main image category because I want to show you the power of the ImagineArt 1.5 image models. As mentioned, you're going to have all the heavy hitter models within ImagineArt. I really want to show how powerful the ImagineArt 1.5 model truly is. So we've got it selected right here. I want to go ahead and do two different prompts, but use two different models. So here we go. Here's my prompt: ultra realistic portrait of a young woman in soft window light, natural skin texture, shallow depth of field. While that's going on, I'm actually going to select the Nano Banana model. So everything else is the same. We're going to go with the exact same prompts. Let's go ahead and punch this in. Let's have a look. So here's the first three. This one is the ImagineArt 1.5 demo. So we're going to cycle through here. First impressions is super realistic. Let's come on over to the next one. This one's looking great as well. And the third one here. And then the next three are going to be Nano Banana. So let's go ahead and have a look. Okay, so we've got Nano Banana. All right, yeah, not too bad. Now, I definitely have to give this one to the ImagineArt 1.5 model. You know, in terms of realism, skin texture, the hair detail, eyes and reflection, natural lighting, you're definitely going to see the difference with this model. Also worth noting, ImagineArt 1.5 only uses 10 credits. You're going to have other models like Nano Banana Pro using 80, Nano Banana using 24. All right, now next up, we're going to jump into the team's capabilities within ImagineArt. I'm just back on over on the home page, and I'm going to come on over to the very top right and click on my profile picture. Now, once I open this up, I can actually go ahead and invite other team members. So if I click right here, I can go ahead and invite others to my workspace. With this feature, you can invite your whole team into one shared workspace. All right, now it is time for some final thoughts. Now, most creators and teams out there pay for a stack of separate tools, one for images, one for video, one for editing, something else for sharing files or working with clients. When you add that all together, it can easily hit $100 or more every month. ImagineArt is built to replace that whole setup with one subscription. It gives you the models, the editors, Imagine Flow, teams, all inside one workspace. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description and the pinned comment below. And with all that, good luck and have fun with your creations.